This is Hazel. She's 10.5 months old. I forgot to turn the camera on. We just got started. I brought her in from about 10 yards away. The hit site is here and the line goes like that. I brought her in from over here about 10 yards away on a searching pattern, teaching her that what search means. She hit the line, luckily took it to the left back towards the hit site, which is a better learning experience. And she found that and then tried to go beyond it like it was the track, and when it didn't go anywhere, she went back, turned around the other way, and she's now found the line. This first part of the line is tracking shoes and blood. I wanted to be really, really easily identifiable for that search start. Now from this point forward, it's just tracking shoes and blood every 20 to 50 paces. The purpose of this line today was to begin that search start with her, but also there's six, I think it's 5 or 6, I think it's 6 backtracks on the turns. So some of them are as short as 3 or 4 yards, and some of them are as long as 10 yards. I don't think there's anything more than about a 10-yard backtrack. She saw backtracks as a young dog in drags, and she really understood them right away and figured them out. So we'll see how that early drag work in backtracks correlates. She just made that turn perfectly. Unfortunately, there was a backtrack there, and she didn't take it. I don't know why. That was designed to send her straight off that line and have to work her way back, but somehow she recognized the turn. Well, I hope that doesn't happen every time. The wind wasn't even helping her there. I don't know how she got that, to be honest with you. The wind was right to left as I expected it to be today. Somehow she knew that the turn was there. I don't know how she did that. We'll see what happens at the next one. I purposely have the first couple of these set up so that the wind would not show her the turn, so she would, go down the backtrack, and then have to negotiate it. If you've watched the video before this for Hunter, you can see there's 2 different levels of recognition of these 24-hour-old lines. These lines are about 18 or 19 hours old, actually, same thing. Hunter's interest is not drawn to the old line, hard to follow line as much as Hazel's is. Hopefully that'll come with maturity. Okay. The wind's coming right to left right now. You can see by the ribbon. There's another backtrack coming up down here at the bottom of this hill. This ribbon coming up. Good. I kind of steered her back over here because I wanted to go down the backtrack. Okay, right here the track turns left, but it goes up to that big tree and comes back first. Goes over here. Okay, good. She's at the end of it. Didn't work the way I was hoping it would work, because here the track goes like this and it's double, but she didn't actually see the double part. So we'll just have to let things happen. The goal was to have her come down here, smell that this is doubled up, and then not be able to find it out here anywhere, work her way back and see where it changes from double to single and find the exit. That was the training goal. So far on the first 2 tracks, that has not happened. The first 2 backtracks, I should say, that has not happened. Figured out that it doesn't go past here. That's the exit. Goes right from here to there. Looks like she's gonna get it. Yep, she's got it. She figured out the exit, but I'm sure she didn't think of that as a backtrack. That was just a confusing spot that she worked out, which is good for training. I'd call that more of a star problem, just a confusing area that you got to find the exit. That's what she probably recognized in her mind, because she didn't actually follow the backtrack. But it was good for learning, just not what I was hoping to teach her. As long as she learns something, we're not wasting her time out here. So the first one she didn't even take. The second one, she worked it as a star. Let's see if at least one of these 6 backtracks she actually works as a backtrack. Again, that's no detriment to her. Just luck of the draw in the field. Wind's at our back right now. Line goes over here. She recognizes she's off. I'm stopping her right there. No! No, it's nothing to do with you. No. I'm doing some training and she was doing something wrong. She's tracking. When you see these pink ribbons on clothespins around here, that's always me. Looks like we have a little distraction here. She hasn't even noticed yet. Find it. I assume your dog's friendly? No. Back to work. Find it. Yeah, no problem. Good girl. No, Hazel, no. Find it. Find it. No. Well, you never know what you're going to be training for. No. So I'm just going to pick her up and wait until that distraction's gone, turned away from it so she can't see it. No. It's nice knowing right where there's a little blood. This little clothespin here tells me there's blood underneath there, so I can use that as a spot to restart her. Hopefully it'll be easier to restart her there than at a random spot where I walk through because of that dog distraction. See some blood right there? Hazel, look. Look. Find it. No! Find it. Find it. Find it. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Oh, good girl. Okay, looks like we're pretty well back on the line here. Yep, we're doing good. Another backtrack coming up, a pretty big one, about 10, 11 yards. This double ribbon up here is where it starts. Wind's coming right to left to right. Okay, here we go. Right down the backtrack it goes. She's going right down it. Perfect. This is what the goal was. It goes up to this tree here. Straight up to right. She's right on it. There, it's over. Okay, she's past it now. It stopped right there. Turns around on her own. I did not stop her there. The excitement of that other dog, I'm sure, took her this far. She wouldn't normally have gone this far, but she's all torqued up because of that other dog. But she's coming back completely on her own. That's good. Now the wind's going to help us. The wind's coming this way towards us. That's the end of the track right there. Beautiful work. Now let's see what she does with that. She knows it's not out there. Let's see if she follows it back or searches her way back. Like I said, we did real small configurations of these as a puppy with drags. And both her and Hunter really were good at it. But she hasn't done that in 6 months, at least. Everything looks real good. Again, there's the end of the line, and the line goes straight down to those ribbons. She's clearly marked in her mind that this is the end. The goal here was to have 3 successively longer backtracks, so that by the time we got to this longer one, she'd be on a roll. Well, the first one she never even saw. She made the turn. The second one, she didn't recognize that as a backtrack. She worked it like a star. So here we are stuck at this long one. The first one would have only been about this long. She'd have bumped it already. Looks like her mind's off that dog now. Good girl. That's the last place. That's where I turned around. I didn't put any extra scent there where I turned around. My goal here is that since I went through this, I went down straight once and then I zigzagged back so that this clearly smells a lot more scent. There's a lot more scent here, and it's not just that one spot on the ground that you would have at a backtrack. And so as she works her way back here, this is beautiful. She's working the downwind side of this backtrack. As she works her way back, the goal is that all of a sudden it'll smell different. She'll be able to tell that that's, well, I don't know if she's thinking double, but she'll be thinking more and less, I would assume. More scent, less scent. And if she spends some time around the area where it changes, she should find the leg out. I'm liking what I see so far. This is really good. Oh, yeah. Well, if we don't get anything else out of this track except this one, it'll be a successful day in the field. Well, I should say if we don't get anything else out of the other 2 backtracks, this will be a successful day in the field. I am going to cheat a little bit by staying back here. I'm not on the line, but by staying back here, I think that'll influence her, if at least subconsciously, to not go too far that way. She should bump the exit now. She's going to bump the exit. Oh, she came back. Let's see. Okay, right. She is right there is the where it goes from 1 to 2 and goes back up the hill. Let's see what happens. Oh, she's about to get it. Okay, it's 1 there, coming in. That's coming in. Kind of came in from that angle right there where she's at there. Right there, yep. My goal here is that she smells this was now very different than that. This was double and messy. That was one and clean. She should be smelling double messy here. That was one and clean. When she finally finds the exit, I'm hoping that all clicks in her head. Yep, that's where it ends, right there. Again, I'm purposely standing down here. I'm not at the exit, but if I can make her think this way a little bit subconsciously, I don't think she'll figure out that I'm marking it. But it might keep her down this way a little bit longer in her searching. Yeah, so right now she's smelling that there's this one straight through there and then this zigzag through. There's the wind helping us. She's going to hit that line. Oh, come on. That's it right there. It is. Come on. Figure it out. Figure it out, girl. That's it. That's the exit. That's the exit. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Not convinced. That is the exit. Oh, that's a good dog. That's a good dog. You can see the ribbon. Oh, that's a good dog. Oh, yeah. That's a good dog. That was freaking nice. Not bad for a 10-month-old dog, 10.5-month-old dog. I think I have 2 more backtracks. Up here I think is just a right-hand turn. And I think there's 2 more backtracks. That was freaking beautiful. Yeah, right-hand turn coming up here. She was maybe 2.5 yards past the turn. Well, she had it. Guess she wanted to go back and check. A little OCD there. She had the turn and she went back just to check to make sure it was the turn. That dog came up through here that we saw. There's a scratch mark from my drug the foot a little bit yesterday. See how she works that. I'm giving her a lot of her head here. I'm not 100% sure where the line is, so I'm just going to let her do her thing. I don't want to... Yeah, I think I was on this side here. Yeah, I do remember going to this side of this distraction here yesterday. Yep, good. Okay, we're coming into another backtrack. Okay. Now, which tree did I use? Oh, this one right here, this big tree right here. You can see where I went down through the leaves. That's the end of the track. I'm not sure if I used this one or I used that one. I used that one. Well, I guess we'll see by the dog's actions for sure which one I used. She's quite a ways past. Trying to decide. Yeah, it was this one here. Yep, definitely this one. She was caught in a branch there. I don't always do it this way, but right now it just seems like the thing to do on these backtracks. I go with her until I see her turn around and she recognizes that it's gone. Then I don't go any further that direction. And as she works her way back, I go with her. But if she works back the way she's already been, I don't go back there. See, she's doing this one better than the last one. Quicker to go back. I'm not going to go that direction anymore. I'm not going to hold her back or tell her anything, but just my presence closer to where she would be. Basically, hey, you've already looked up there. I'm trying to lure you back to the area you haven't looked yet without actually telling her I'm doing it. Obviously, there's the exit. Oh, yeah. That was very good. Well, she don't have it yet. She's not convinced. Oh, another beautiful one. Beautiful. More efficient than the last one. She was quicker to come back. Got a stick stuck on her now. I'll get that off her. When she comes by. Hazel, down. Down. Good girl. Oh, it's all tangled in here. She's ready to go. Find it. Again, having that obedience that she lays down without a lot of commotion, easy to stop her without putting actual too much pressure on the dog while we're out here in the field. Now here comes another backtrack, and the end is right over there. This backtrack goes from this double ribbon to that big double tree up there. Okay, there we go. Here's the exit, goes down this way. That's the end of the track there. See her look on both sides of that for the turn. That was quite interesting. I'll be neat to look at that on video. She knows it ended there. She checked left, she checked right. Let's see if she goes back quicker this time. That orange ribbon was just there. That one big long one, I don't know why it's there. It was there for no other reason. Wind's obviously coming right to left. When I taught my IBA backtracks, I taught her backtracks first and not thinking about teaching her big wide open gaps in the trail. And it ran into a problem where when there'd just be a plain old gap in the trail, she'd just always think it has to be a backtrack and wouldn't advance very far ahead. I'm going to alternate between backtracks and blank spots with the training with this dog. So next time we go out, there'll be just blank spots in the trail where the scent just stops. Right now I think we might be influenced by the fact that the roads here, you've watched some of my other videos, you know that she developed a bad habit of thinking the trail has to go out to a road. That was my fault because it's how I set up a lot of trails. She's really ranging out far here, but she's not doing it wildly, so I'm just going to let it go. She's here and she was good off good 20-25 yards. Now she's going back to where it doubled. Single trail coming in, messy double trail going back, and it goes left. You can see that's the end right over there. You can see the skin if you look close. That's the exit. Exit goes to the right of the double trees. I'm just letting her work. Leash isn't in my hand. That's the trail. That's double there. Right there's the exit. She's got it. She smelled that and said, "There's single here. I got it." Very good. Beautiful. That was some good stuff. Oh, good girl! Good girl, Hazel. Oh, yeah. Good girl. Notice her looking at me. She knows I got the skin. I'll play with that later. I want to eat first. Say, I want to eat first, huh, Hazel? Then I'll play with the skin. She likes to eat. She likes to eat. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there you go. Huh? There you go, Hazel, huh? Yeah. Good girl. Good girl. Oh, yeah. That's my girl. Very, very good. Good girl. Oh, yeah. That was some nice work. Very good, Hazel, huh? Good girl. Huh? Good girl. That's Hazel. Not too much I can say except it was great. Nothing went wrong. A little extra excitement in the middle with that dog, and if anything, that was a bonus to the training program. That was a bonus to the training program because it showed that she could get back on concentration. Notice a big wad of blood there to really bring it together. And get back to concentration on the track even after that huge distraction of a dog coming over to her and blah, blah, blah. So, Till the next time, thanks for watching.